Imagine an asset that renders mortality obsolete. In Hindu mythology, that resource is Amrit, a divine nectar granting biological immortality to anyone who drinks it. Control of this nectar dictates the long-term balance of the universe. It is the final prize in a high-stakes game of survival. For eons, two warring factions have been fighting for supremacy: the Devtas, who are the gods, and the Daityas, the demons. They are locked in an exhausting stalemate where neither side can deliver a finishing blow. A physical barrier prevents the extraction of the nectar. The Amrit is trapped at the very bottom of the Kshirosagar, the cosmic ocean of milk. The depth and density of this ocean exceed the power of any single army. To reach the prize, these enemies must rely on the one thing they despise: each other. They are forced to sign a volatile peace treaty and combine their physical strength to dredge the ocean floor. It raises a critical question. When you build a joint venture on mutual greed and deep paranoia, what happens the moment the objective is finally within reach? They drop Mount Mandarachal upside down into the ocean as a churning rod. They coil Vasuki, the giant serpent, tightly around it for immense torque. Lord Vishnu, as a giant turtle, acts as the foundational pivot bearing on the seabed. Ancient documentation reveals the symmetry of the process. The gods take hold of one end of the serpent, the demons grab the other, and they begin pulling back and forth in a brutal, synchronized rhythm. The project functions as a specialized engine, powered by the physical tension of two opposing forces. The extreme friction of the mountains scraping against the ocean floor triggers an immediate industrial disaster. Before any treasure is found, the ocean water begins to boil violently, and a lethal byproduct erupts to the surface. This is Helahul, a cosmic poison so corrosive it threatens to annihilate both the gods and the demons. The churning stops instantly. Lord Shiva steps in to save the operation. He consumes the toxic cloud and traps the poison permanently in his own throat, shielding the rest of the cosmos. Large-scale extraction projects often carry dangerous costs. Reaching a breakthrough requires the patience and the sacrifice to survive these high-risk, poisonous phases of the work. With the crisis averted, the ocean begins to yield dividends. Rare cosmic treasures and radiant celestial beings known as apsaras finally break the surface. Then, the supreme physician, Dhanvantari, emerges from the water. In his hands rests the ultimate prize, the vessel of Amrit. The peace treaty disintegrates the moment the nectar is visible. The shared labor and the survival of the poison are forgotten, as both sides descend into a violent war for possession. This fragile alliance was merely a tactical illusion. The introduction of a zero-sum resource causes the cooperative system to revert to its natural state of chaos. During the battle, the demons secure a significant tactical advantage. They take the vessel and prepare to claim the immortality they fought for. Lord Vishnu identifies a systemic risk. If agents of chaos achieve absolute immortality, the cosmic order will be destroyed. He initiates an immediate intervention. Vishnu utilizes psychological warfare. He manifests as Mohini, a woman of flawless, supernatural beauty. Mohini enters the battlefield and charms the demons. They willingly wait their turn while she secretly distributes the nectar exclusively to the gods. The demons lose the ultimate prize. Their physical strength and labor proved useless once they were confronted by their own greed and a well-timed distraction. The Kshirosagar Manthan demonstrates that while enemies can collaborate for power, monumental success requires enduring deadly trials. Ultimately, the universe intervenes to protect Dharma, or justice, from falling into the wrong hands.